Hey mathematicians, let's do your homework. Okay, so like I told you in class, first half is stuff we did today, and the second half is stuff from a long time ago that we're reviewing to make sure we don't forget it. So our first problem says Sean placed the following points on the number line. He has point A, point B, point C, point D. Which point is incorrectly placed on the number line? So at least one of them is wrong. Explain how you know. Oh, go away. Don't know what that pop-up is. All right, so we have -3 and 2/3. So I'm going to jump to -3, always starting at 0, -3. And then 2 of the 3 fractional spaces next. 1, 2, because it would have taken 3 jumps to get to the next number. A looks good. Point B, go to the negative side, 1 space. Oh, and that looks like an incorrect placement. Let's check point C. Go 5 spaces to the positive side, starting at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Point D. At 9 spaces to the positive side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay. Also, 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So I could have said go to 3 holes. Oh, yep, it's at 3 holes. However you want to check it, D is correct. So you're going to give me a sentence explaining how you know that B is in the wrong spot and what they maybe accidentally did, like we discussed in class today. Plot means put a dot and write that letter. So this says plot a dot at 0.5. We say 0.5, we say 0 and 5. What place value is this? The first one after the decimal, tenths. Also known as 5/10. I'm guessing, but I'm gonna confirm that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, but 10 is not the same as 1, so let's make that 10/10. That is the same as 1. All of these. Fraction bar, fraction bar, fraction bar, fraction bar, fraction bar. Oh no! Dismissal starting soon. Tenths, 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 tenths. Oh, so hard to say so many times. Tenths, tenths, tenths. All right. So we could write them as fractions or we could write them as decimals. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10. You do not need to label all of them, but we now recognize that we're counting by tenths. Point E, we need to put at 5/10. That's 5/10. Whether it's a fraction or a decimal, you're going to write point E. Point F is at -1 and 2/10. Here's -1. Go 2/10 further to the negative side. 4/5, that's not in tenths. Oh, but we can change it. 4/5 is the same as how many tenths? 5 times 2 equals 10, so 4 times 2. Place G at 8/10. On the back page, oopsie, I opened the homework that doesn't have the back page. Pause. Here's the back page. Sorry, it's because officially IDEA gave me the front page and they said that's the homework and I said, ooh, but we can do more. And I added the back page. So you're welcome. Feels like more now, but it's going to feel better later when you get all of these types of questions correct. All right, look at the number line model shown below. We always start at 0. The first number we went to is -4. That says -4. That says, oopsie, that says 9. When you type on the keyboard, the 9 and the open parentheses key are the same key. So that's actually supposed to be an open parentheses. That's a -4, that's a -4. The second arrow is going to the positive side, so I'm either looking for a plus or a minus. Oh, they all say plus. If you do not care to count how long that arrow is, let's start with what the answer is. It's 3. It's not -1. It's not 7. It's not 0. The answer is 3, so it's probably 7 spaces long, because that's what this 7 represents. Which list has integers, all these integers, in order from least to greatest? I know there's not a whole lot of work to show here, but things like you circled least to greatest, you're checking on, like, what is the least here? Okay, my list should start with a -5, not that one, not that one, not that one. That's the kind of work that I expect to see for these types of problems that don't include a whole lot of scratch work. Of all these integers, which one is the least? The least means the smallest, so it's not going to be a positive number. Which of these negative numbers is the least? Of the integers, all those below, scrolling, 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 which one is the least? Of these 4 options, which one is the least? Which list shows the temperatures in order from coldest, coldest is the most negative or the least, to warmest, to greatest? Now, interestingly, this list, these answers are just the list. There's no actual numbers that you're looking at in the question. So you go straight to the answer choices. -10, that sounds cold. Is that colder than 8? Yes, it is. Is 8 colder than -5? No, it is not. I don't even care what the last number is. This list is wrong. Is -5 colder than -10? No, it's not. So that's how you go through the list and you check them, and that's the last problem. You're done.